All right, camera zone. We ready to fucking pod. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
It's time for the money.
We gotta go out there and get it, fellas.
Gotta put the pod on the map.
Yeah, man, we gotta do this for game 6.
Y'all saw the special.
Headphones over there.
You know how it's going down.
Make sure everybody saw that fucking special.
Yeah.
Can we not? Can we not?
Back
Y'all
on
saw
my
the
bullshit.
episode. Y'all saw the greatness.
Ain't nothing else to do. Of course I saw it.
10 weeks, 10 episodes, 5 weeks straight.
5 weeks straight.
And what? We on episode 90. What?
95?
97, my nigga.
Oh, 97.
It's a good radio station and a good year.
Fire.
We the Angie Martinez's of podcasts.
I'm about to say, which one was Andy
we
Martinez?
Why y'all talking? I'm still introing. I'm grabbing my headphones.
I mean, you were talking.
Let's go. We in here. Who we got in the building? We got G-Dot.
Yo, what up? It's your boy G-Dot, a.k.a. Bodega Poppy, a.k.a. Arthur Titus, a.k.a. Young Richard Fiction.
My man spitting.
Who we got to my right? We got another nigga on the right. We got Mr. Tone Viera, Must See TV.
Yo, I'm here all day, every day.
Senor Chopped Cheese.
Fuck your bitch just to pass the time.
That's a
Ain't
fact.
no who bottom rolling.
A.k.a.
Again.
Big Bobby.
Again.
And don't worry, we got the most steamiest nigga in the building. We got another nigga.
Steamy Steph.
Back on that steamy shit.
You already know.
You back in the building. Let's go, nigga.
One time for the one time.
One time for the one time.
Oh, dang, already.
What we doing with that?
Damn.
Oh,
Someone's getting arrested already.
I'm about to say, damn, I just showed up.
I'll be honest, that was probably like top 10, one of the best intros. Just because it gave me like a starting lineup vibe.
That's how I wanted to.
Except you should have done it, like you should have started with me, then finished with you, because
I was trying to, but I ran out of time grabbing headphones.
Evan always finishes
Fine.
with himself.
He was just trying to buy time for you to finish the sandwich.
There's nothing wrong with finishing with yourself. Unless, you know, you were with someone and she didn't help you
Gabe,
finish.
Gabe, this
then you go
quarantine's
up,
got
to
you.
the bathroom and
This
then you just gotta
quarantine
finish
has got
yourself.
you, brother.
I just realized the fucking thing wasn't plugged
You don't
in.
need to get him.
I thought you was doing that.
Like it was
you
like an
gonna
effect.
rock with it.
No, like it was an
okay.
effect. No, that's not.
Quarantine 2020. What's up, people?
But no, that's it. That's right. We back in the building. That's right. We not in. Guess what, guys? We not in Sky's Crescent Radio.
I thought you were going to finish. We're not in. Okay.
We're not in Sky's Crescent Radio, guys. So there'll be no shout outs to Jay, no shout outs to, City World Radio. And we're not in Sky Radio.
We're not in Far Rock's finest.
We're not in the Rock. We're not holding down with Far Rockaway's finest. We somewhere else today.
We need a Marcy.
Yeah, we are near Marcy.
Brooklyn.
That's right. We are in CastSoundLabs. We are in the building, so shout out to CastSoundLabs. Let me give them an air horn real quick.
A.K.A. Gabe's old stomping grounds.
AKA Stephon Studios.
It's not safe on studio.
It's not safe on studio.
But shout out to Save On and shout out to the Need to Know podcast. If you want to come and get you a nice spot, they do 24-hour recording. Go to CastSoundLab.com, schedule you an appointment. They they do video. They have their own engineers. They got audio people here that do everything for you.
Damn,
Hit them up. Do
I don't even know why I'm here.
Episode 97 and he
I
gets
just came here to
ads.
eat.
You see that? The ad revenue's coming in. Episode
No, I
97.
was giving it to them. No,
Ooh.
I don't have ad revenue because the coupon code is Need to Know at NTK Pod. Like that's them. So I'm giving it all to them. So if you want to come through and record your podcast last minute because of last minute adjustments, you need anything like that, CastSoundLabs, hit them up.
You getting commissioned from
Yup.
Savon directly.
No,
Let's
no.
go.
I see what's coming in.
24/7
I'm
hustle.
just supporting black people.
We're basically helping Stephon, fund his Neo streaming.
Yo, Ed,
His streaming
He don't need
bill.
no help with that one. If you ever.
What about the Puerto Ricans?
So yeah, it's me, your host, the one and only, the Pod Piper himself, the Velvet Visionary, Mr. ASAP Nappy. Some know me as what we got in here.
The extremist.
My favorite one, Combest the counselor.
I wrote mad new notes. Hold on.
President Petty.
Mr. Zero Tolerance. That's a new one, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
didn't approve any of these nicknames that y'all are giving me. I didn't give y'all any of these nicknames. The People's Champ, the Pod Piper himself, aka ASAP Nappy, aka Combest the Counselor, aka Captain Combest, the Cornball, Corona Killer, King of Quarantine, the Pussy Pundit, the Honorable Brother Jamal Ham Ham. Let's go. We in here today.
Wait. When did you come up with that last one?
Yeah, when did you become an honorable brother?
Last night.
There's nothing honorable about Evan.
Remember, self-given titles are just that.
Thank you.
First of all, I went to the temple. They gave me I was
What
bestowed.
temple you go to in this time?
The Temple of Pussy.
Who's pussy?
And that's still dry.
Shout out to Sugar Daddies.
Well, hey.
Evan will be back on the second wave of the opening.
Second. I'm in the first.
First.
I'm in that
He's
first one.
sneaking in the day before.
Day before. Nigga, I'm outside helping set up. What y'all talking about?
Discounts.
I mean, speaking of outside, have anybody been out since the
Nigga,
first wave?
groceries and home.
Of course.
That's
Fam,
it.
you know the weather outside is... The weather outside
stop
is
weather.
niceful.
Frightful.
It's niceful, nigga.
I've been outside.
It's
Oh, you were singing
thoughtful.
Christmas shit. It's been super nice, bro.
Super nice.
It's fucked up.
And in Flatbush, it looks like, everybody's just, the streets are crawling with people.
You don't live in Flatbush.
Yes, I live in Flatbush.
He visit.
I didn't pick him up from Flatbush.
First off, I'm from uptown, downtown, Switzerland. Yeah, I mean, I'm from everywhere.
Wait, what?
No.
Y'all know the movie. It's okay.
I saw a nigga out of gated community.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, security and everything.
Stop telling people my
Say,
business.
hey, have a good day. Let us know when you're coming back.
Exactly.
Don't bring them niggas over here.
I had to put in a code. Get this nigga.
Fine, I'll leave.
Well,
Good luck getting home. You in Brooklyn.
This ain't your stomping grounds. They stomp you out. Nigga got jumped in Brooklyn, so it's my stomping grounds. It's when you got stomped, nigga. Fuck out of
They
here.
about to rob him when he got the car.
Listen, I was just happy that the Chinese spots was open.
Guys,
Facts.
we are a lot of minutes in. How are you guys? I didn't even ask you how y'all doing. How are y'all? Feels weird. I'm not in the same place. I gotta get a new energy going. How are y'all?
It's nice in here.
I feel like I'm in a sauna just because of the wood.
Facts.
Oh, nah.
The glass over there, too.
I don't know what
Feel
you
like
meant by that.
The steaminess.
Do you feel something hard, or are you hot?
It's steamy.
Steamy? Oh, because the steamy
The
man is
steaminess.
here. It went above my head.
Nah, it's been chill. I hear this first wave is going well. People are really out there.
Dying.
Well, not for New York, because in New York, Governor Cuomo pushed it back the date from May 15th to June 15th.
He pushed the
Even
soft
further?
opening back?
I thought that shit was
No.
June 6th.
Yes.
Shit is still open, bro. Sorry.
No, things are still open. You can get takeout from. I'm talking about for the level 1 got pushed back to June 15th.
Not in Brooklyn. Because there's a lot of things closed that's just open now.
Can you visit your barber?
Yeah, but I'm not
I'm
not with it though.
Take your hat off.
I'm not with it though.
Take your hat off.
I'm not with it though.
How are you, Stephon? How you feeling? Now we got you in the building. It's been a minute since we heard you. Come on, let the people know how you feeling. How you doing? How you been living, my nigga? What's
My
up?
nigga, I feel like a hamster.
Explain.
Please.
Let me tell you something. I'm trapped in the crib. I'm not working. This shit is ridiculous. I wake up. I eat my food. I bought a treadmill. I do a little run. I'm a hamster.
This is the saddest cry for help.
As soon
Please,
as I get my stimulus check,
Open the streets back up.
as soon as I get my stimulus check, I'm buying a
I
rower.
need to see more sundress.
What are you buying?
A row machine.
A what?
A row machine?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna be like Kevin Spacey in House.
What the fuck are you doing?
House of Cards. I'm just be rowing.
oh,
Like a row
okay,
machine.
okay.
Why a row machine?
Cause it's different. And it works like a lot of the upper
Yeah,
body.
they say people who do it are beasts.
I'm trying to be a beast.
You seen that movie? You seen the Facebook movie, The Social Network?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
The Winklevoss twins. That's what they did.
That's not gonna be him.
You don't have faith in me, sir.
Same way you sneeze in your mask.
Hey.
Allergies are
Allergies, my ass.
getting people out
You're
here.
not welcome in the car on the way home.
Can I just mention that, like, it's kind of heartfelt to know that this is one of the last episodes, and it's special that Steamy Steph is here.
Exactly. The drop himself.
Hey, listen. When you call, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Faggot ass. Oh, damn, I can't say that. Oh, wait, hold on.
Cancel.
And we're back.
And we're back.
No, I mean, for real, it's just good to get out the house, just do something. It just sucks right now because weather's beautiful. I'm just out there window watching.
Window
window watching. I'm out the
Window
right by-
washing?
Window watching.
Window shopping?
No, window watching. I'm just at the
So you're
window
watching-
watching all these people just.
Oh, okay.
Mostly it's the white people. They don't listen to shit.
I've been on the roof, just sitting out on my roof.
You got a roof?
Chilling. Yeah, I got a roof.
You got a roof.
What type of brokenness?
Where can you live that doesn't have a roof?
Get off the pod.
This nigga,
No, I'm just saying.
mad rusty.
He's talking about
back on the bench.
He out here. I'm like, the gated community let you go on the roof?
No, I've been on the
As soon
roof
as you
chilling.
on the roof, there be fucking 5 squad cars.
No, man, it's like I be listening to the birds chirping. I got some neighbors behind me who they always caddy with each other. It's like 5 roommates, and it's just girls arguing. Like they be. I feel like because I have to make up lies for these people because I don't know who they are. They'll like, hey, can I speak to you outside, please? And then they'll go outside in the backyard while I'm sitting out there, and they're just talking mad shit. So it's funny. I've created lies for these people. I might write a book about it.
Another book?
Yeah, I'm always working. Never not working.
My man, that's what I like to hear.
Just one big script.
All right, what's the first topic y'all want to get into? Anything big that happened that y'all want to
Can you
talk
tell
about?
us how you were doing, Evan, please? Damn, you just skipped.
Because y'all had a whole nice little conversation, let the people listen, see what's going on with y'all lives. Now I want to jump in. The people have waited long enough. It's been a whole 5-10 minutes. Let's get into it.
So we're skipping how you're doing and getting right
We
to
have
it.
to. We have to. I don't make the rules. We just have to.
Could I do a quick cross promo?
Of course you can.
So every Tuesday and Thursday on www.live89fm, I got my radio show that I do. It's called Tone Down for What. It's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mm-hmm. If you guys are interested, it's a fun little show. I have guests on it. I have guest DJ mixes. I even did a DJ mix on it.
Ooh,
it's dope.
Live mix.
Yep. I'm gonna get Evan on it doing a mix because he's nice on the turntables.
It's not true. Because he owes me a rematch from our playlist battle.
Nigga came in hating.
Finish picking yourself up, Tom. I'm sorry.
But the thing is,
I saw him lose
that battle that between you and him, that was really anticipated. But I will say this, kind of to kick us off, that battle yesterday between Nelly and Luda. What did y'all think? What are your thoughts on that?
Oh my God, we here. Yes, we are here. Hold up, we fucking.
I didn't watch all of it. Once Nelly started having issues with his audio.
And the reason I just have to say this now, just for the people to know, the reason why Nelly had issues wasn't because of his bad Wi-Fi. Don't tell Riley, my man Nelly. It was the weather in St. Louis. He was actually in St. Louis, and there was other people in St. Louis. It was the weather. It was a really bad storm out. That's why when it was passing, it was good, and then it would always come back and it would mess up. That's why his Wi-Fi was going in and out. It was the weather.
I remember using my Wi-Fi during that big storm in New York, and my shit worked fine.
But you didn't go live.
Too, bro.
No, but you didn't go live.
It doesn't matter.
When you go live, it's different. The interface.
You don't know what Tone's streaming at home by himself. He didn't have any issues. His 4K TV was fine.
Based on what people were saying on Twitter, though, people said Luda took it by a lot.
With consent.
Oh, what you got? Stand up. Oh, stand up. I do stand up.
That's
Comedy.
why Evan chose this. Just like that. Yo, that should be the intro to your stand-up.
You pod.
Just like that. That should be the intro to your stand-up because people think like right now that you're sitting, but you're actually standing up because you try to lie and say that you're taller than you actually are. No? I thought it was funny. I gotta cut some time off. I gotta trim some time off.
Get the fuck out of
trying
here.
to hit you with the Tory Lane as soon as you stand.
Yeah, exactly.
You should be put on a podcast timeout. You can't say anything for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, all right, Tommy.
Nah.
But the Nelly battle, I actually really enjoyed it. Ludacris is one of my personal favorite rappers growing up, and Nelly just big smash hits.
Hell
I know
yeah.
this isn't a music podcast, but fuck it, we might just have to do something different today. We in a different location, and this was a really big event, especially to me. It's two really good rappers who I enjoy a lot of.
Grew up with is.
Exactly. So I very much enjoyed it. If I had to score it, honestly, it's a tie to me.
A tie? Okay.
Yeah, I got it
think
10
it's
for
a tie?
10. It's 10 for 10. Nelly had really bad song choices.
Somebody said that it felt like he just had his whole collection on shuffle. Yep.
It felt like that was some sort of like, and that's also another part of it. You know, sometimes you might need somebody else in the room to give you that second opinion on a song because it's like, yo, I'm from St. Louis. This is what we playing over here. Nah, this ain't gonna work.
That one dude in the corner of it.
And Nelly looked like he was performing a lot. Like he got up, he got out of his chair. Luda sat down. Luda was the coolest nigga ever throughout the whole thing.
He had the fro.
Yeah.
The look was fire.
Nah, Ludacris was honestly a little bit too political for me. So
What do you mean?
Yeah, he was way too. He's mad politically correct with his terminology. Like, yo, you Ludacris. You talked about having a midget on your necklace.
Okay, but
and
he's
Twitter went in a.
He's a dual citizen now of Nigeria or some shit.
Okay, that's cool and all. And he's trying to do big money things, but this is an IG live battle. I want that raw, that raunchy. Nigga, you made the song and said, yo, I got a midget hanging on my necklace. You can't say shit like that today. You cannot say it feels like I got a midget hanging from my necklace. You can't say that in the song today. You're canceled. Somebody tried to get that tweet off. Somebody tried to get that tweet off, and they got in trouble for that.
Really?
Yes. People were just like, because they too young. They don't even know. Like, it's a song, and that's what you go, oh, how old is it?
But I mean, but in the music video though, he did have a midget as his necklace.
That's what's funny because people commented the little freeze frame of the midget on his necklace. Like, come on, man.
That shit was fire.
I think back in the day, music was a way more problematic though compared to today.
Of course it was back then. Nelly
Like
did check drill.
No, I'm talking about a lot of those like reggae songs back in the day, like that.
Wait.
Boom,
Why do you call it
bye, in the
problematic?
body boy.
Well, why do you call it problematic? I just think this generation's soft.
Well, don't you think that some of the music back then kind of like gave us an incentive to be a little extra?
Yeah, for sure.
A little extra less.
Nah.
You mean you just nah?
Yeah.
Don't just turn your head. Nah, explain that.
Splash Waterfalls is. Come on.
I had it right there.
I'm about to throw some game. And Babyface was on that. Did Babyface play that during his battle?
No.
If he would have?
No. That wasn't the vibe. It definitely wasn't the vibe that
He was
Babyface
going against
tried to
Teddy
say.
Riley though.
Exactly. So no.
He could have threw that in
You're
there.
not throwing some game. That's not what we're doing. We're not in here to throw some game. But no, music back then was definitely a little bit more edgy. I remember some of the songs they was playing brought me back to oh my God, the block parties back in the day. Be at the block party. Oh
See, I grew up in the South.
Hot in here? So what did Hot in Here do for you back then?
Oh, that had the gyms jumping. Cause we used to throw parties and we used to rent the gyms out, and they would go from Nelly Hot in Here to hey, must be the money, and then they're going to like the crime mob stuff. And that's when you had to be selective if you want to be on the floor.
Get some Bone Crusher in there.
Stand attention.
And that's when the fights break out.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when the fights
So
break
music
out.
back then was definitely way more problematic back then, Stephon. Come on.
For sure.
I mean, if you act on it.
But that's the one thing.
If you act on it.
I mean, like today, all the artists tell you to sip lean and, pop perks and all that.
And that's what these kids do.
I ain't never once.
That's what kids do nowadays. They literally get Sprite and they get the little styrofoam cup. They get their cough syrup. They pour it up and they drink it. They have nothing going on.
That. Bring back the fucking
and they got Zans and shit. They do all of that stuff going on.
Bring the drive-bys
But
back
those
instead.
artists those artists today are a little bit more one note. The one thing that I really appreciated about the battle between Nelly and Ludacris was they actually showed off their diversity, because Ludacris got on a bunch of different type of records.
Oh, for sure.
And same thing with Nelly. Nelly crossed genres.
Yeah.
So I love the fact by the end, I love and hate it. The fact that by the end of the battle, they got into their sentimental lady song bag. Fam.
Waterfall.
No, not Waterfall.
That's
not
mine.
the lady.
That's me. I'm throwing that on for the shorties.
Fam, when you play this
was a
song,
really big record.
you gotta play the whole fam. If you wasn't in middle school when this song came out, I don't know what to tell you.
You was in high school when this came out though.
No, I wasn't.
You
I
was a
in middle school.
sophomore.
No,
All right.
I was in middle
He
school.
was around when it came out.
I was there. I got to feel what this record felt like. When you used to put on a little CD and send it to the girl.
Now when this came on 106 Park, like, yo, the video
Yes,
on.
the video.
Yo, you text him?
Yes.
The video on.
Nah,
You gotta
that
press
should-
seven
Nah,
times.
that should be mad funny. Got you experiencing shit you never went through.
Yes, that's all the music back then.
Yeah,
But
listen,
fam.
Bow Wow and Sierra, that was one of those drinks for me.
I ain't never had nobody show me all. Let me tell you
I used to
something.
get it to my ain't like you. I used to be in the crib killing it. What? Crip walking?
Crip walk
Whoa.
to Sierra. Yeah, Crip walk to
Because
Sierra.
Bow Wow used to.
Bow Wow used to do a lot of things. But the thing is, you play that song, Nelly played that, which is a banger, and then Luda followed it with
That's a very good counter.
Fam. It's not better than Dilemma, but the mood of the battle.
Right.
I texted my ex so fast.
She still ain't hit you with
Did
that.
it go green or did it go blue?
I'm waiting on a response. I think I still got hot iCloud.
It went delivered. Tapping the iCloud and
You can block this number.
yourself.
Yeah, you can block this number, but this iPad gonna get it off. This iPad gonna get the job done. And if the iPad ain't working, second Twitter going.
Second Twitter. Finsta.
Oh, we still follow each other
You
on
going back to
IG.
MySpace.
Oh,
And
so
if that don't work, I'm going to my other ex. And she don't hit back, I'm texting her husband. What's up?
Oh, you. Oh.
What's good, homie? What's
Yo,
good, homie?
Edit point.
And we're back.
And we're back.
No, he still got the message.
Leave a message after the beep. Yo, fuck you.
Yo.
That's not king. I don't know. I'm joking. I'm not going wood.
He's
I'm
not
joking. I'm joking. I didn't take a DNA test. You can't prove anything.
You know what? Man, look at the clips nowadays.
Don't look at no clip, nigga. Don't look at. Next topic. What else
Because
happened?
you're cross-eyed.
What happened in the world? I'm not cross.
Your shoes came in. That happened in the world. Let's talk about you, bro.
Oh my God.
He got his new shoes came in, ladies and gentlemen. He got the.
You want to stand on the table?
Yeah, he's gonna do. Go ahead, put the GoPro on the shoe.
I'm not putting the GoPro on the shoe.
He's gonna edit it in later.
Listen, you can just follow
He
me.
got the fire fubu's.
He's gonna make it the artwork for this episode.
If you want to see
the fire fubu's.
if you want to see the sneaker, just follow me on IG. I'm sure a picture of it will appear eventually.
It was in your stories.
Yeah, it was there too. But guys, anything else happened this week? The Nelly. Who do you have winning the Nelly versus Luda battle? I gave it as a tie.
I'm just giving it to Luda. Pause.
All right, I gave it. It was a tie. When you look at the song listing, it's a tie. But if you actually watch the battle, Luda won because he was just more cool.
Why isn't it 21
I feel like
songs
you-
instead of?
It's 20 songs.
Yeah, but shouldn't it be 21 to avoid the tie?
No, you have to have the respectful tie because you can only do the battle with people who are respectable.
Oh, so if you
towards
can't even
each
get the
other.
respectful tie, then you
That's what I'm saying.
like
You
the
got
Jill
body.
Scott battle was
Like that
a
time you
snooze
bought
fest.
Gabe.
I didn't watch it.
It was a snooze.
It's
fest.
not my vibe.
He didn't body me first off.
Yes, he did. I was there.
We're not talking about the battle between me and Gabe.
I'm just trying to give him an example. When you lose, you lose.
That is true.
Last episode we should do a rematch.
That's not going to be the episode. We can just go on IG Live. You have a phone. But
Right now.
the
Last
Erica,
episode. Let me tell you the outcome, winner.
but no, the Erica and Jill Scott battle. What was your opinion on that?
I thought it was boring.
I didn't watch it. I'll be honest. It wasn't my vibe.
It looked mad shea
see
buttery and scenty.
Wait, what'd you say?
It looked shea buttery.
You never looked at a chick.
Sponsored
You never
by
looked
Coke.
at a group of chicks and be like, oh, it's mad shea butter, like walking down the block.
know
Right
Mad
what you
vanilla
meant.
bean.
Oh yeah, all the smelly good like hair products that you just put on while you in the shower, like just waste up all her conditioner. Lather your body.
She be
wash
stealing
shit.
my shit because I be having a fire and shit. Ever since I got into doing my hair, bitches be stealing my shit.
She be
man.
smelling like Old Spice. Like
No,
what you doing?
no, not my hair. I got the nice shit for my hair.
Oh,
Some
okay.
Burberry type shit.
You already know.
You got some Tom Ford
No,
hair
no,
gel
no, no.
and shit.
Better than that.
Ain't no hair gel.
Better than
Eco
that.
styling, my nigga. That's right.
Oh, okay. Follow the channel.
Got
You know
that
what I mean?
guave, nigga. Was good.
Go back to the playlist.
Jojoba oil on deck. Fuck with your boy.
Mahoba oil.
Jojoba oil.
A hobo. Oh, put me on, son.
See, you ain't even ready for that.
Bless
why
the
you-
king.
Can't pronounce it.
See, once you start putting that, some black castor oil on.
Look at the ones.
I ain't want to look at him, bro. The way he's looking right now.
If you niggas could see the way Tone is sitting next to me on this
Try and
podcast,
get a picture.
this nigga Tone looks like he just came fresh out of a clan meeting.
Yeah,
In secret.
yeah. He looks like it's his first AA meeting.
I didn't want to know what's in his backpack.
Any reports from the
But definitely from the shade.
anything to report, Tone, from the meeting?
From the meeting,
From the clan meeting?
racism is still at an all-time high. Oh man, no decline yet.
Who's clapping?
Whoa.
Our audience.
Our audience.
But anything else happened in the week you guys want to discuss that was big? Any big things that happened
Another
on social
round of
media?
stimulus checks.
I'm
A
looking.
potential round.
Is that
No,
coming?
no potential. It got passed.
Did
It
it?
did- no, it got passed in the House. It still has to go
It's
through
coming.
the Senate.
I know it's coming.
Can
It
you
still
not
has
give
to
me
go through the
excited?
Senate.
It still has to go through the Senate.
coming.
The House is full of whatchamacallits. The House
Delegates.
delegates, but most of the delegates in
And
the House, thank you,
constituents.
and constituents, and most of them are tied to the majority is the Democratic Party.
Yeah, because if the hypotenuse doesn't do the equilibrium of the sedimentary rock, then Iron Man won't be able to come back from the Thanos.
Yo, if I
snap.
gotta listen to Bill Nye, fucking
I'm just saying when Jill Scott battled the who Jill Scott battled?
Erica
Erica
Badu.
Badu.
I know. I didn't even watch it, to be honest. I didn't watch it honestly because of the fact that when people, I don't just say women, but when people get into that like, oh, I'm super like energy and vibes, and they start pulling out the sage and all of that, and like we got to get rid of the demons and the bad vibes. I'm like, you the bad vibe. You mean you the demon?
The fake woke people?
You the fucking demon. That's like a clear sign that you're the toxic person. That everywhere you go, there's bad energy. What's the common denominator? You.
But I'm the bad energy.
You are. You have rosary beads.
Get rid of myself.
You have rosary beads tattooed on your forearm, so that lets me know off rip that you are toxic.
I bet you light up some sage right as niggas start coughing.
You set on fire.
Wheezing.
I got sage. What are you talking about? I got sage. I got Palomolive.
Niggas with the crystals and all of that shit. Nah.
Yeah, I got.
You got crystals?
I know someone who has crystals.
Rocks. Tone, don't call the drug
man
right now.
And drug deals.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the meth episode.
No, this isn't. This is not the meth episode. I just hate
we in Brooklyn.
Overly positive people who will fail to acknowledge all their negative ways.
I just want to try it. Like I never been around. I never dated a chick like that. That's like, oh, I'm gonna talk to you by my altar, and I'm gonna pray for you by my altar with my ancestors.
But can she acknowledge her own negative ways and her own toxic behavior?
If she can, that's a blessing.
Oh my God, if she can, my dick hard. I'm in there.
If she can, you gotta check and make sure.
But I haven't met one that could.
They don't exist.
They act like they're the most positive, the greatest light on earth. And yes, you are a light, ma. You are. You are a light, but you got to understand this balance. So please acknowledge your dark sides and work on them, please. Because you don't clean the bathroom. And it's a mess in here and there's hair everywhere. Can you like get this? This isn't mine.
Because if your ass was that perfect, them other dudes would still be with you.
Oh, you get into a whole other bag.
Listen.
I was just getting on fake positive people. I hate the fake positive wave that is going on.
You trying to bring up a whole nother problem.
I know.
I thought we was podding today.
No, we will be. We definitely will be. I just wanted to get into the topic of I hate when people are just fake positive. Like, you ever have somebody? We talked about it a little bit over like a week ago.
Open up the crinkly bag of shit.
These microphones pick up everything.
Damn.
Anything you do in this room.
I didn't even look at him. I heard that shit over here.
Like, whenever I'm gonna smack my lips,
like white noise.
I smack my lips off mic now because this shit picks it up. When I
hear that.
That's what I'm saying. Tone. But y'all ever had somebody send you like some fake positive shit? It'd be like a little positive message. They'd be like, send it to everybody you want to see succeed this year.
Blocked.
Oh, hell no.
What do y'all do with it?
Blocked.
I guess nobody wants me to succeed.
You don't receive it?
Because I never
I'm
receive it.
I blocked my own mama.
I did too.
That's like the new version of the chain letters.
Yeah, but like the positive chain letters.
Hell no.
It's not positive. It's annoying.
Maybe that's why my life is so bad, because I don't get any of those. Can y'all start forwarding them to me, please?
No, because
I'll send them your way.
Whenever somebody sends me them shits, I just send it back with a thumbs up emoji and I block them and keep it pushing.
You know what?
Get this shit out my inbox.
That's how much Evan hates happiness.
Hey guys, I have a question for you guys.
He's afraid.
If we were to pull out our Instagrams right now, what does your block list look like right now? Like on a range, like is it 0 to 10 people? Is it 10 to 20 people? Or is it 20 and above?
It's 20 and above for me.
Mine is definitely under 10.
Yours is under 10.
It might be higher because of... I don't count spam accounts because I do block... Whenever I get like spam messages, I block those.
I'm talking about people you know personally.
Just real life people? Under 10. Definitely under 10.
18. Probably.
He had an exact number.
0.
You don't block anyone. You invite all vibes.
He doesn't post much, so he doesn't get many things.
Last time I posted was in 2018.
But what about your Finsta?
But no. That's the thing. His main account is the Finsta, where he hasn't posted since 2018. But he's on Instagram every day, looking at shit and sending me shit.
How many times has Evan logged into your account and did some lusty shit?
No, he's the one that logged in other people's accounts. This is the hacker. Stephon is the nigga who will not post anything on Instagram, send you shit, and then if you don't respond to it, oh, but you gonna read this shit though, my nigga? You not gonna respond? I sent the funny. You not gonna,
that's you.
I'm outside your house.
You have no idea. He's like, nigga, you ain't gonna acknowledge my funny. I'm like, it was funny, my nigga, but I'm busy.
On the real, I feel like I got IG for like 3 people.
Hell no, that's too much.
For 3 people? 3 people's too many?
To have 3 accounts?
No. He's only on IG to communicate with 3 people. He knows.
Are they all women?
I'm one.
Okay, are the other 2 women?
No, one is a woman.
That's your boo.
They friends.
That's your boo thing.
They friends. They real friends.
Oh.
Yeah, don't try to get my man cornered real quick.
No. Oh. Is there someone out there listening?
You the paparazzi.
Ain't got nobody listening.
And if they are, turn it off.
I ain't say it, but
Turn it off, Stacy.
I don't disagree
Go
with
to
you.
bed.
Turn your phone off, Kimberly.
Go home.
Now about those hoes.
Send them my way.
Tonight. Let me tell you something. Tonight.
Send them to the studio address.
Exactly. All right. Shit. I had preferences in here, but I think we talked about preferences before. Oh, Future put out an album this week. Future and Mother's Day, where Future put out before his album dropped this past Friday. He's been tweeting a lot recently about his Happy Mother's Day shit.
Crunch.
So because of that, women were getting upset with him that he was tweeting out Happy Mother's Day. Then when the album dropped, women started championing Future. Because he was saying, he had lyrics like, oh, I put $20K in her purse just for fun. I buy, whenever I fly her out, I fly out her friends. He's all of that type of shit. Women were like, oh, y'all niggas love Future, but y'all don't repeat none of these lyrics.
So you dropped the Simp album?
No. So what I did was, I had to remind women about the interview where Future said all of the lyrics that he raps about is just for entertainment. He don't live none of that. Y'all remember that part, right?
Stupid.
Y'all remember that part?
Right.
Do we remember that? Where Future's like, so Future, you talk a lot about like Molly and drugs and guns and so like, oh, it's all my music is just entertainment. I'm a rapper. I have to portray a lifestyle that I don't. Honestly, I'm a wholesome man.
You know, there's fact and fiction.
So whatever he raps about in the song, he's the opposite in real life. So, lady,
killed 20 niggas. I ain't shot. I go to church every Sunday.
he could.
Future's definitely going usher in a church in Atlanta. He's definitely.
I believe
an usher.
that. He nice. He probably put a little 10 bands himself.
Exactly. So
women trash.
Oh, we getting there already? Or we at that stop?
You
see what happened when Akai not here?
Y'all switched?
No, son, I swear to God, because Akai's not here, I just knew having Stephon and you in this motherfucking room.
It's gonna get super toxic.
The energy would just it would manifest. It'd just be an echo chamber. And I feel like now I gotta like try to balance it out.
You wanna take it there, bro?
Well, let me start it with this. Gabe, I want to apologize to you because last week you brought up a topic that I just skated on. I skated right
on.
Hey, yo.
It was cream everywhere. Hey, yo. Pause.
Gabe brought up a topic that I just skipped right past and I didn't really acknowledge. I didn't give it the energy it deserved. And I want to apologize. Last week, Gabe brought up a topic about your girl bringing you to a spot that her ex-man put her on. Ha! This is a really deep topic. There's a lot of angles. So Gabe, I'm gonna just give you the floor. What you can do with this? Tony, you got something to say with this one?
All right. Let's say, for instance, I like dumplings, right?
Okay.
If she happens to go like, hey, I know this dumpling spot, it's amazing. And let's say it is like 5-star reviews on Yelp, all that, right? Mm-hmm. And then we go there and I'm like, yo, this place is good. And then she goes, yeah, my ex used to take me here. I'd be like, I don't care. If the dumplings are good, I can bypass that.
But what if you fall in what if you have a fall in love experience with the dumplings? Like, oh shit, this is like our spot now. Like, what if in your head you just immediately romanticize the whole thing, and then she says that, and you're just like, yo, I hate you.
Now Tone feel obligated to hit the nigga up. Like,
will you go back to that spot knowing?
Yes.
But will you go with her?
Remember when we had Palentine's Day?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No. We had a Palentine's.
No. Remember we went to that ramen spot?
Oh, so this was a Tone and Gabe thing. All right, go ahead.
You were there. I have a picture.
If y'all would have told me like, yo, this is where your girl came with her ex, I would have been like, I don't care. The ramen is that good.
I would feel away. I stayed at a hotel that somebody's ex had like put her onto. And I was like,
a hotel.
You mad at the whole hotel? Was it? If it was the same room,
no, same room, same sheets.
It wasn't the same room, but I still felt the way.
It's full. Yeah.
But I still felt the way. I have a right to feel away.
Of course you do.
But I mean, it was cool. We had a good time. It was a nice hotel.
Was it? Will you go back?
You had to overshadow the old memories.
You gonna go? Yo, you
was it a Holiday Inn?
Nah, it was some fancy
Shout out
shit.
to Luda.
I'm not gonna plug the hotel, but
I'm gonna plug the guy.
There's no bag for him.
Was it a Hilton?
No, it was some fancy shit. It was like some nice like intercontinental type.
Oh, it was the Intercontinental. You said?
Nah, I'm not gonna plug the.
Who
joint.
paid for this hotel?
It was a little boutique.
Wait a minute, you stayed in this
paid.
hotel. You paid for a hotel that her man put her on?
Come on.
It was the
Oh,
Look
my.
Hotel.
No.
I'm gonna keep naming them
This
until
is in New Orleans,
He got
sir.
commission. The boyfriend got commission.
Yo, that
Yo,
son.
don't do that. 'Cause she did give me a code to put in.
Yo,
I'll put the nigga code.
yo, you put money on. Son, he's still in the picture.
Oh, that was Rico. It's spelled
Son,
Rico.
he was the man at the front
Nah,
desk.
nah.
He
Yo, boy turned his phone over. Simp.
sucker ass nigga.
Code Simp 100.
Yeah, nigga. God damn. Yo,
Sucker free.
Hey,
women are something else.
something else.
I can't say trash because I feel like it's too much.
No,
of
they
that
trash.
toxic-
Yeah, they trash. Let's go, Stephon. Let's go.
Going back to what he said though. Going back to what he said. If you bring me somewhere you introduced before me, trash. And you can't think.
But have you ever done that with a girl though? You just bring.
No!
Nope.
You don't recycle
No.
girls through the same
No.
spots.
Nope.
No!
Is that like a bad thing?
Yes!
Oh, is it?
Yes, have you?
Nah. No, but y'all being dead ass.
Yes, I'm 1,000%.
Wait, can we
Fam.
pause real quick?
No,
Can I
no,
have
no,
like
fam.
y'all being
We in
serious?
New
I'm
York.
dead.
No. We in New York City. The places to go to are endless.
Stop. Wait, can we just new
No.
topic? Can we just new topic?
No, I like this. I stay here because there's mad angles to attack this from.
All right, I'm gonna sit this one up.
No, you can sit out this side of it.
All
But
right.
Stephon, you get into it
I'm
about
just
the.
saying, bro. Like I said, it's New York City. That's where we from. So if you can't figure out another place that involves dumplings, another hotel that you can go to, another fucking place that you can just visit and just experience something new,
Because that's what it is for me. It's like you don't want a new experience with me. I'm a new person. You're just gonna double back.
you're gonna bring me to a
spot.
place that you remember something else with.
Like, fam, I could have had the best whatever at this one spot. I'm still gonna try something new with you.
This is.
If the
I'm
new spot
rehashing a
isn't
whole
good,
argument right
if the
now.
new spot is not good, then I will go to the old spot by myself. and probably get a to-go box and ask her how does it taste. Because we're not gonna go to the restaurant.
gonna be in the same booth.
But like I might have some left over in the fridge and be like, yo, I got some of this the other day. You wanna try that out? Oh, that's great.
Nah, I gotta put her on
we
by
should
herself.
go there.
Nah,
Nah, they only do takeout.
Nah. I gotta put her on by herself. You can go by yourself.
Oh, that's a fact. Bring your mother.
Listen, if
No,
I go,
don't-
no, if I go somewhere for the first time and is Dolo, and I have a great time, I put you on. There's a difference
Yeah,
between
that's
if we went.
that's
it's
regular.
different
Yeah,
if
that's
we
regular.
went together. So if you went to a place together and you both had a great time, made a memory of it, that place is not
That's
X'd out.
That's
That's X'd out.
That's a you and her thing.
Oh.
Fam, have you ever?
Oh man, my bad. If anybody's listening and knows why I'm laughing, my bad. I'm
All right,
sorry.
this is the only case where I wouldn't want to like the hotel if her ex was Cassidy,
Hey yo,
because he wrote a whole song about it. So I'd be like, nah.
Nah, you missed. That was a. Go back to the bench. Bro. Go back.
check the camera.
Eat your chips.
Coach.
Go back and
Yeah.
but nah.
I'm done.
Whatchamacallit? Have you guys ever had an ex bring a new nigga to a spot you put her on? Have you ever seen it, witnessed it, heard about it? And if so, how did you feel? Because that's where another angle of it. Because what if you're the new nigga at the spot? We went there. All right, if I'm the new man, you gonna tell me you're old man, I feel away. Now, if I'm the old dude and I see you bringing a new dude to my spot,
I'm gonna go say hi.
I put her on.
I'm gonna go say hi. I'm gonna just get up. Hey, I didn't know you were still coming here with people. Yeah, I'm gonna be one of those. Stephon?
I almost had that shit happen.
Word?
Yeah. I had to find out. I almost went in there, applied for a job. I was gonna be the server. I was gonna fuck him up and quit.
He's gonna drop his sandwich.
Seriously,
I'm gonna drop him, nigga.
drop these hands.
Got a nice little coupon code. 5 fingers off. Nigga.
Evan, what about you?
What?
What?
What's the question? I'm trying to do something.
Have
off
you-
my-
Come again?
Have you ever been in that situation when you're in the spot and you see your ex come in with the new man?
Oh hell yeah! Here's
You drove 30 miles
Son, don't talk about that.
for 30 hours? Evan Barnes in the house, ladies
No,
and
I
gentlemen.
didn't drive no 30 nothing. But if anybody
That was
heard
one mad-ass
what
car ride.
Gabe said slightly off mic, you heard it too. Have you ever been somewhere?
Repeat the joke. Move past the joke in case anybody's
It was a
listening.
funny. And if she's listening, turn this shit off, bitch, and go back to that spot I saw you
He
at when we.
misses you.
No, I don't. My thing is that, look, why would you bring him there when we was in there messing around? Like, why would you bring?
Yeah, I finger popped you in the back stall. Like, why?
I really did. Fam, we got it popping back.
Imagine you walking there after them and they in the stall. Nah.
See, because then I gotta say something. Because me and homie are fly. So this is the thing. I'm gonna say something to homie.
Hey, yo, come here. Let me talk to you.
Like I know you don't. I know you may not know this, and I know you might look at me as a corny nigga forever. But given the circumstances, I have to say something.
But
I
if
just
you
have to.
move your
I
ass
have
cheek,
to.
we
Go back to
signed
the
the wall
coupon
right
code
here.
hands.
I have to say no. I'm not gonna fight him. I just have to let him know
Oh, you
because at this
soft.
point she's being wild. She's wilding. She's being too disrespectful to whatever we had in the past.
I'm gonna have to fight her.
But what if she doesn't care about your feelings?
That was a
of
joke, right?
Stephon.
No, that was a joke, right? He's
Yo,
joking.
what if she doesn't care about your feelings? You're being disrespectful to our past. She's like,
Fuck you, nigga.
me?
No, that's
Oh.
what. That's what.
I was like, damn.
Tone just got triggered.
I was like, damn. I just brought a hypothetical up. I was like, damn.
Tone just had a
So I'm
flashback.
about to get the hands. Oh shit!
Damn, y'all being mad funny today. What's up with you niggas, man? What's
Yeah,
up
the
with
pod. That was a great
We're
intro.
bringing the realness over here.
No, I'm just saying that
Women still trash.
if she is being disrespectful to me and my our history, I gotta just take that.
Our history.
what
What
it
does
is.
it matter at this point,
Whoa,
though?
whoa, don't do that. Don't do that.
What you mean, what is it?
There's
It's
places I refuse
principle.
to go back to because
Nah, it's principle.
I shared them with, one person.
So technically, with that line of logic, you're saying that if she goes on and has a kid with someone else, is she disrespecting your history?
Well, here's the thing.
Bro, here's the thing. Everybody get into this.
Clear the lane. I'm driving. Screen. I'm clearing the lane. Well, here's the thing. If y'all had
That's your baby.
an unagreed pact that like, yo, if you told her legitimately, she said, hey, what's one of the worst things I could do with you? To you. And I said, and if I hypothetically say, this is hypothetical, I didn't just giving you guys this
And I said, I hypothetically said. I just had to highlight the reverb.
So let's say you go through a hypothetical situation. You're like, oh, what's one of the worst things you can do? You tell her, yo, one of the worst things, honestly, is starting another family without me.
Wait.
Like, if I would ever start a family, I would love to have a kid with you. Even if me and you can't romantically be together.
Oh, okay.
Like, me and you get along so well, I feel like we could co-parent. Like,
That's so
you would be
fire.
somebody I would want to have a kid with. And if I saw you start a family with somebody else and that wasn't me, that would be like the worst thing you could do to me.
It's
And
funny-
then she goes out and marries somebody in spite of you and starts a family in spite of you.
It's funny
because
you just
wasn't ready
like,
when she was
my
ready.
bad. You just stated the whole premise of the show, Marlon.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Marlon stole from my fucking life. He stole from my hypothetical life, and I'm
Dead
coming
ass.
from my bag
Yeah, his
because it was a
royalties.
hypothetical. You should check the credits. I probably wrote the show. Next topic. My laptop is crazy. What's up? Going on?
Do you know how often you can have that
baby's so crooked
conversation? You can have that conversation with a woman about, even if we're not together, we should just have a family anyway.
What?
It never works out like that.
You mean a pity family?
Not a pity family, just like if we
just
33,
because?
like Evan, if we 33,
I'm not 33.
and we don't have a family, we should just make one.
A pity family.
Wait, conversations like this exist?
Yeah.
That's what Evan. Yeah, I wasn't listening to Evan. Just now.
Who would sit there and be
It'd
like,
be those
listen,
whack ass people like, yo, if you don't find somebody by this age, you want a pity family.
It's not a pity family.
Pity
It's a pity family.
It's like I love you, but like we shouldn't be together. But like I love you.
I would
though.
never have a conversation like that.
Tone, you
Damn,
value
we got
your time
tone
too
hype.
much.
What happened?
You value your time too much.
I value my time.
But what if you and her have like a really good connection? You feel like you can co-parent well. Like y'all
I'm
personality.
not even thinking of co-parenting. I'm not thinking of parenting at all.
Hypothetically, with the chick,
Why
if
Thank
y'all
you,
get
Evan.
close
Why not
enough.
just be in the relationship then? If you that well.
I'm talking about like we have a kid, but if we break up, sometimes you got to think about that. If you want to have kids,
I'm
you
going
have
what
to
he's
think
talking
about
about.
that.
I'm
Hey,
going
girl.
what he's talking about.
Yo, girl, like this is going good and all, but look, I foresee that it possibly might not work. Would you entertain the idea of
when
possibly?
you phrase it like
because
that?
all the promises you make in a relationship are bullshit. Oh, forever, you my friend forever, you my best friend, this and that. Then y'all break up, y'all never talk. Like, where did all that best friend forever shit?
All right, we got somebody
what
tapping out.
happened to fucking always and forever? Bitch, it was 6 months after that.
That was a song. That was a good song.
No, that was a dedication on my MySpace. And if you go back and check, me and her are not fucking cool. I blocked her.
What happened?
one of the 8 people blocked.
Yes, stop trying to talk to me, Mrs. Rosette.
And I miss you.
I hate you.
No, I hate you and your baby father.
And we're back.
From that emotional breakdown.
If you just tuned in, this is the Can We Not podcast.
Can we not talk about Evan's past?
Give us a call, 1-800-223-9797 to call us up. You know, if you have any questions.
We don't have that phone number.
This is episode 97.
Just give me your phone number.
I'm mad. I hate y'all like transition game without me bringing the topic. Well, think about some of the shit we talked about in the group chat this week.
You didn't send me any topic. You want to talk about the stuff you sent in the group chat?
Not some. I said the stuff y'all sent in the group chat.
Oh.
Can we talk about something that's not in the group chat anymore?
Yeah, what's up?
That was funny.
You a wild one.
Oh man, call me Sia. Oh man.
I didn't get that one.
Cause Sia made a song. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh shit, guys! Fucking, what else happened?
Pennsylvania woman assaulted at Red Lobster.
Oh word, yeah, Gabe. What happened? The lady who didn't whatchamacallit.
Yeah, that was my life this week.
Tell us what happened.
Go on.
Pennsylvania woman. All right, I'm gonna try this.
Yo,
Pennsylvania woman.
Wait. Let me get you something. I got you real quick.
Oh shit!
Where's Jimmy?
Am I Jimmy?
Drama for your mama.
It's coming in, and we're doing drama for your mama. Yeah, that's an honor. I've never been Jimmy before.
All right, it's where it gets swaggy. Let's go.
Hey, yo, can we not? Hey, can we not?
Hey.
All right, so I'm not gonna do this as good as a job as Evan does, but
Jimmy?
as normal Jimmy does. But this is
Jimmy couldn't make it to the studio this week.
this was cooler, Jimmy. Pennsylvania woman assaults Red Lobster employee due to long wait time for to-go orders. Now, I'm just gonna go from there to: have y'all ever had a long to-go order at a restaurant and wanted to take it to hands?
Yes.
Yes, recently too.
No.
During this quarantine thing with a lot of takeout orders, yes.
Nigga. So, audience, had a situation where I ordered some Grubhub on Cinco de Mayo. I wanted some tacos, right?
Typical.
So I was like, it was 8 o'clock. I'm like, all right, they closed at 10. I should get my tacos. 9 o'clock comes, no update. I call the restaurant over and over. The line busy. Long story less long. 3 a.m. They shoot me a text like your food was just delivered. I was like, no, it wasn't. So I checked my account. Days later, I checked my account just to see if it took the money, and they did, $31. So I called them back, and I was like, yo, I never got my food. She was asking me all types of questions. I was like, this is the number to text me. This is that. And she was like, oh, okay, well, give it about 7 business days, and it'll go back to your account. Then the very next day, I checked my account. The money was back, and they gave me a $30 credit on my Grubhub. But I'm not using Grubhub no more.
Cancel.
But what happened to the lady in Red Lobster? Because I know the story.
I've seen the video. That shit was funny.
I mean, I don't know what happened to her.
Basically, she was at a Red Lobster's takeout order. They were actually, it was Mother's Day. They got overwhelmed with orders. They should have just stopped taking orders. But unfortunately, like even the workers were complaining on their Snapchats where they was like, yo, we're never this busy. We just have mad orders, and it was like impossible to fulfill them all in such a short amount of time. So a lot of people's orders got delayed. They had to wait for hours just to get their food. And one lady was really upset that she decided to walk into the restaurant beyond the part that it was safe to even enter from, because most restaurants have a cutoff point that you can walk into just to pick up your food. She walked past that. She did not wear a mask, and she refused to leave. So everybody was trying to get her.
And she put hands on one of the employees.
That's what I said. They were trying to get her to leave, nicely, and then one of the employees was trying to get her to go, and then she decided to put her hands on the employee, and the employee started wilding out, trying to fight him.
Nah, that wasn't wilding out, bro. The lady smacked her mad hard in the face. all the employee was trying to do was just trying to like.
Yeah, like just not. Yeah, the police trying to like
hold him restrained a little bit.
Yeah, like just say, ma'am,
should have beat the fuck out of her.
But
it was a Karen, and you can't just go putting your hands on Karens.
Tell me that again.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna do something where you are gonna consider ordering because it's Mother's Day or just any reason, don't wait till late. Try and be the first people to do it, and then as time goes on, you gotta understand, business is accumulating orders, business is fucking overwhelmed. It is what it is. You're not special. You're not going to get your shit just because you ordered and you want 30 minutes.
That's a fact.
No, that's a fact and all, but just the same thing is like, yo, that restaurant shouldn't have made the people wait that long. But to me, ultimately, white lady, you can't wild out like that just because I hate the whole fact when they walk in the restaurant and I'm entitled to my food and I'm going to wild out and push you and smack you. And then when you react, I'm like, oh my God, look at what she did to me. Like, it's too much. So like, wow, listen, Karen, you're wild and get the fuck out of here. Hope she gets banned from Red Lobster for life, but these places need their money. But is that it from Fake Jimmy?
Yeah, that's it from Fake Jimmy.
Damn, I don't think Jimmy would be proud of that one.
Short.
Maybe Jimmy come back later if there's some.
He just couldn't make it to the studio. He couldn't find. We in a new spot.
Yeah, we in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe next week.
Shout out to Bobby Shmurda.
He coming home soon. But Boosie Badass was in the news, guys.
He's going to jail.
What'd he do?
He would hoard out his son.
Well, he admitted on IG Live. Yeah, he admitted it.
Oh, God.
He just told a story about it like it was cool. Who wants to give the deets?
It's nasty deets. I don't want to give the deets on
Can we
it.
get the real Jimmy?
When I heard that story, I don't want to like say any names, but like my boys when they were younger, I remember it was like a rite of passage thing. Like when they turned, I think like 14, their older cousin who was like already in his 20s it was like a thing, took them to a whorehouse.
Oh, the story went.
So then like at that time, being that age, it's like you just kind of see it as like, oh yeah. That's just something that's done. That's something dudes do, right? When I was 14, nobody took me to a whorehouse, though.
Where'd they take you?
Nowhere.
The carnival?
Home.
You got your rocks off at the carnival?
They took me to Red Lobster.
They took me to the International House of Pancakes. That's where they took me.
On your 14th birthday?
Yeah, I hopped. But
your family.
Nah, man. But when you change
the wrong stacks.
It's funny because that's basically what Boosie did for his son. But because of this new age and the cancel culture, everyone's like, "Hey, this is wrong," and I'm just like, "Whoa, is it?"
Yes. I don't think that
just because it happens doesn't mean it's right.
I don't think that there was ever a time frame where you could tell the story the way he told it and people would be like, yeah. That's what you're supposed to do.
He made it sound like he was watching though. He made it sound like he was in the room.
If you listen to the story, he was like, man, I know she did them well because she did me well. Hey. I'm not passing off I'm not beating. I'm not having sexual relations with a woman that fucked my dad.
Wipe me down.
That's disgusting.
Wipe me down.
Fam. And then the fact that the way he made it sound like that's what I'm going to do. Because I remember before when he was talking about Dwayne Wade's kids and all of that, and he was talking about when he was going to do it. Imagine being a child not ready for sex and you hearing your parents talk about, yo, guess what? When you turn 14, your dick getting sucked. You like, Dad, what? I'm trying to go watch the new Marvel movie.
Well, what if she fire and you're 14 and you're like, all right.
Still don't know what you're doing.
Where she sets the bar too high.
And it's an older woman. What woman is like?
Facts. That is facts. When you think about it like that, that's when it gets weird.
Fam, that's what I'm saying. Like, what type of fucking adult is going on? Yo, you a parent? I don't like talk about kids. I don't have kids. But like, obvious police is obvious. Like, yo, you are wrong.
Of course, but we've all been 14, so we can't just act like at 14 we
wasn't horny.
We damn sure was.
Yes, like we were just playing with our action figures.
But I wasn't trying to fuck my stepmom or some woman who was sleeping with my dad.
There's a whole genre of that on the internet that people enjoy.
And guess what? There ain't no black people in that section either. Let me tell you something. No, you ain't never seen no incest with black people.
I'm gonna send you a link.
I've never seen incest porn with black people
Stephon
in it. You've never seen Mr. Marcus and Mr. Marcus Jr.
Don't even come at me.
You've never seen Mr. Marcus and Mr. Marcus Jr. in a scene together getting their shit off.
I gotta check the link Stephon sent me.
Stephon sent you.
You know, me and Tone look alike. You get this shit from Tone.
Yeah.
You gotta check the date. If it was 2018, it was definitely Stephon.
Steamy.
But my thing is that, obvious police is obvious, but also at the same time, it's like, fam, you're not gonna want to have sex. You're not going to want your dad to pimp you out. It was hard enough having a sex conversation with your parents when you're 14 years old, let alone let them pimp you out. And you wouldn't do that to your daughter.
God,
you better not.
No, definitely not.
You better not. So goddamn it, we somebody's son.
You win. You win the argument with that one
For sure.
You win right there.
Like you can't do like obviously it's obvious. I hate to be so emphatic about something that's just obvious, but like nigga, I watched that. I cringed. My body shuddered. Like
Yeah, it's gross.
like. And if that is like a thing of like a rite of passage, like it's like an unspoken code amongst 14-year-olds of like, yo, by the time you 14, you should be getting something. Like you touch a titty, you doing this because you're gonna get clowned in high school. I get that part, but that's amongst little 14-year-olds in their world.
Right.
We not being an adult and be like, I'm not gonna let my son get made fun of in school for not being sexually active. I'm bringing the hoes over. That's
Right.
not no.
That would have made Superbad a way
And
more weirder
recommending-
movie.
That would have been a real quick movie.
Bringing the hoes and recommending the best one.
Like, listen, son, I tried her out a few minutes ago. Goddamn it, that was wrong. No.
I guarantee you'll have a...
No. And
How old were y'all when y'all first had sex? Can we
chill. I was too young. I'll say that.
I was in. Do you want to say what grade?
No. Great.
What?
Are you scared to say your age when you're happy? It is what it is.
No, not that.
Stephon?
Not that. Just my thing is the general topic of
I'll be a real nigga.
but no, not just that.
I was like, wait, no, stop, wait.
Let me save you.
Ooh, it's saving me.
Because it's because age isn't important in a sense. It's to me, it was like when you had sex for the first time, was you interested? Do you feel like you was ready looking back on it? Do you feel like you might have jumped the gun? Did you feel pressure go? Like that's the shit that I feel like people don't really take away from their first sexual experiences. And I could say for me, the first time I had any type of sexual exposure and experience, I was too young. I was way too young to be doing what I was doing.
Same.
Too young?
Yeah, I was too young to be doing what I was doing.
I understand.
Oh,
Yeah, I was. I shouldn't have been doing what I was doing.
Dang.
Stephon?
I'm wasting my time waiting for some piece of shit.
Alexa hit Usher's Confessions instrumental.
I want my time back.
wait. So Stephon, are you the nigga who was? Wait,
I thought that's what it said. Are you that nigga?
that nigga.
Oh, I'm that nigga.
No, are you the nigga who was in a way plotting on some pussy in the sense of like, yo, her? That's who I want to lose it to.
Stupidly, yeah.
And then when you got it, eventually, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, lit.
And
No, I wasn't lit.
And how did it feel?
Corny.
Okay, it was a terrible experience. From what you're
Yes.
saying. Okay, do you want to divulge, or you want to leave it there for the sanctity of this young woman?
I don't care about her. Fuck
But
her.
it could have been you, bro.
What you mean it could have been me?
You could have just been whack inside of the box,
Let me tell
and
you something. All the recommendations I got off of that box
From
should have
the
been
block?
fired.
that's who you wanted to lose it to. Wait, mad recommendations?
Nah, it was off the recommendation. It was like I said, I waited for the wrong one. I saw potential in something that was not there.
Don't we all?
I just want to say women are trash.
They are trash.
But this, like, it felt like the moment, but I was like, no, not with these guys. I can't say with them. It's
just,
like
just ignite the table. Let's go.
It's like, meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom, that's this podcast.
Yes, the Legion of Doom bar.
The Legion of Toxic. Women.
It's justified though. We got our reasons.
Go ahead, give me one.
As far as what?
Oh, as far
No,
as
no,
what?
no, no,
Oh,
no,
I
no.
got it.
No,
I'll give you a reason why they fucking. All right.
We out. Next topic.
We
No,
didn't even get to Tone though.
nope. Tone got a camera to fix. No. Says when your crush finally is in the same room as you. No, not that one. No, not that topic.
Stephon, how you been like entertaining ladies during the quarantine?
I don't.
You haven't been on FaceTime every day?
No.
You don't get into your FaceTime bag?
The last time I posted on IG was in 2018. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm off the grid.
And if you're listening,
He's single, ladies and gentlemen. He's single.
and if the girl he is talking to is listening that he's not supposed to be talking to,
Get off of here.
Get out of here. We're talking about women being trash.
I wasted enough of my time. I don't need to waste my time on anyone else.
Oh, you sound jaded.
He is. You know, everything y'all accuse me of, it's Stephon. I've known Stephon for a very long time. Yeah, I'm snitching.
Y'all the same person.
We're two sides of the same coin, honestly. Facts. It's so funny because me and Stephon have shared a lot of different similarities in life with experiences where, like, I've gone through situations and then, like, or vice versa, and then later on the other one will go through the same exact situation or something extremely similar.
That should be like 3 months apart too.
And that's how... And that's how it's weird because that's kind of like our friendship in a bag of like we go through certain shit and then we'll be like, damn, how we grow from those situations are the complete opposite of one another. I can come out of a situation and I'll be like, I'm fine, I'll move on, I'll be better, whatever. This nigga Stephon be like, man, fuck bitches forever. I hate them. I swear to God, I might snuff them. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
To this day.
He's the growler.
To this day.
See?
No, you get your on too.
No, that's when it comes to emotional abuse with
then
the
it flips. Sometimes it be him.
Yeah, for certain stances I be having my like, no, I'm fireman.
Sometimes I gotta look at him like, it wasn't that bad. No, fuck this shit.
Yeah, it'd be the principle. I hate that. I sound like a thought when I say that. I hate when women like, it's just the principle.
You are a thought. The listeners don't know, but that Can We Not Pod is in mad DMs.
No, it's not.
That's gonna be the artwork for the last episode. The DMs of the Can We Not Pod.
No, I go as
Instagram
myself.
account.
Look, I step forward as myself.
When's the last time you slid in some DMs?
This morning.
Was it successful?
No, I'm upset about it. Because you never know them girls.
His
You see
summer plans is
because
gone.
sometimes you see a girl. Look, most of the time, if I see a girl on IG, I just hit the follow button. I like a bunch of pictures, but not leave it at that because it's just something I like to look at. It's very, very, very rare that I see a girl on my timeline anywhere on Twitter on any timeline that gets me in that lusty, nasty, horny bag.
So that's
They're
what
like,
it takes
I
to
gotta
get a
reach
DM
out.
from you?
Yeah,
It has to be lusty and nasty.
I gotta be like
The nastier the better.
I gotta get into like that. Yo, I love you.
So if she's on the timeline reading tarot cards and listening to like a fire playlist,
Oh, no.
That's wildly
You're not
specific.
DMing her?
That is wildly
You
specific.
said tarot cards, bro.
I'm just painting a certain.
Nah, you said the
That
first.
tarot card, I'm probably not like, because it's very hard for me because a lot of times I do like, I look at a lot. I want to learn about you from what you post. So, I get a hint of your personality, just a bit, a hint. I don't know
Nah, we
you.
snitching. I'm calling you out. You nitpick the minutiest little thing.
See what
Fuck
I'm
outta here,
no,
bro.
You was the
see,
first one.
right?
You was the first one we talked about last weekend.
Yes, he is the friends. That also,
We know what's your problem.
Stephon, you wasn't listening, but last week we went into a topic and I was talking about like how I had friends who'd be like, you know what your problem is, Evan? Whenever you meet a girl, you look for the first thing wrong with her so you can get out of there. Stephon and two of my other friends who do that to me a lot.
And I believe it.
But this isn't the Evan podcast. I'm just talking about me getting lusty and DMing women. That's what it takes.
Okay.
But it gotta be off the look.
You're gonna be lusty for like 3 seconds. Nah, there's a kid in the background.
That's important though.
Well, yes, it
Good
is.
deduction skills.
I haven't got, but this most recent one, no. I'm in love.
Give her time though.
No, I'm in love. That's it.
How?
I'm in love until I'm not anymore. Maybe if I look at it long enough,
gonna see
it fades away.
You're gonna see some new.
It takes like a good solid maybe 2 years of me just looking at it for it
Can
to
you
fade away.
love two women at the same time?
Yes, you can. Of course you can.
Hell yeah.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
You can love as many people as you want.
Why don't women know that? Why everybody in this room knows that, but women? Like it's possible.
Because women don't want to admit all the niggas they still love.
You mean they friends?
Ready to fucking. Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom.
You mean they're little friends?
Fam, how many times have we been around a nigga from you with your girl and like another man she introduced you like, oh yeah, this so and so whatever. Then later on you find out that was an ex or somebody she used to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
Why they never forthcoming with that information?
Because it might. There's a time and a place for everything.
Nah. I need to know.
That doesn't show you're honest.
If we pop and here's my thing.
I need it from the jump.
And let's say he popped up unsuspectedly. Pull me off to the side. Right immediately. Just yeah. Oh wait, excuse me, I forgot something else. Yo.
Hey, I don't want to make this awkward, but
That's important. That would be appreciated.
from the
That's
jump.
what I'm saying.
From the jump.
For sure.
Don't wait till we get home. I dapped this nigga up, added him on PlayStation.
No.
We about to go one on.
We got people on Warzone waiting to drop
Nah,
down.
that'd be the worst
Yeah.
part though. Yo, he's pretty cool. We should chill with him. What?
He on the microphone talking about she cooking that mac and cheese again. You turn around. She got the craft.
Wait, again?
And we at the restaurant that he brought. Nah. And if he with his new girl and you just brought me to make him jealous,
And his new girl look familiar.
damn.
Fine.
I'm telling you so.
God
That
damn.
reminded me of the episode. That reminded me of the episode of High Fidelity.
Yo, you gotta. Yeah.
I didn't watch the show, The High Fidelity with Zoe Kravitz. It's a show about something. I only watched episode 7.
something.
Stay tuned just because it's Zoe Kravitz. That's it.
No, it's Zoe Kravitz. I have an affinity for Zoe Kravitz and what she
We
does.
know.
She's a great.
Affinity.
It's the only reason you're watching the
That's
show.
a
You just
deep.
admitted it.
That's a deep ass word.
Yo, what's up with y'all? Tony talked for 30 minutes.
Came out of nowhere. Offended.
You're like, you wanna roast me, huh? And check those cameras, huh? I got your camera, buddy.
There's nothing wrong with having an affinity for strangers.
She's not a stranger.
You know Zoe Kravitz?
I've known her since she was an embryo inside of Lisa Bonet.
That sounds mad weird.
When you say it like that.
What? Since she was a what?
An embryo.
Inside of Lisa Bonet.
Yeah, her mother.
That's weird to say. That's like a really
But
weird
we all
thing
watched
to say.
She's basically saying, I knew you before you was born.
Yeah, I watched your mother on a different
Because
world.
he's 33, bro.
I watched you grow up. That's
From an embryo.
That's
sound
weird.
like a creep.
That's weird.
No, it's romantic.
Move along.
It's romantic if
We're
she
trying to
finds me.
save you.
No, because wait, here's the thing. It's romantic if
There's no saving him.
Shut up.
He's
We
gone.
love you.
it's
Next
Press one of your little buttons.
I know this is a good one. I got you guys. Look, let me save it. Look,
Cancel.
I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying.
Where's Parks?
It's romantic if she finds you attractive.
She even know you.
No, but here's the thing. No, if a woman finds a man, it's so funny, and men do this too sometimes. I don't know. Maybe we should get. That's definitely a good ending topic. Think about all the different standards and qualifications someone might have for who they would want to be with, and somebody does it for them, and they be like, "Oh no, not you. No, not from you." And it even goes back into the bag of like women. Sometimes I saw this thing on the internet where it said something. Somebody said this. It was like, "Yo, women will." I think a woman posted this too. I think Tone, you remember this post? I think I put it. It's like women say they want like things like a phone call and like text messages and flowers and all of that, but then from a guy, but then they'll have a nice guy do it for them and they don't want it from that nice guy. They want to be with the so-called asshole and have him do all the shit he didn't want to do. They want the asshole to be the nice guy who's doing it for them for free.
But the thing is,
so if a nice guy did it and she doesn't find him attractive, it's creepy. But if a nigga thank you, Tone, here it is. So here's the post. Do y'all, and it's a woman who posted this.
A little smile.
He gets paid the big bucks for this. A woman said this, not me, a woman. So meanwhile, in the woman Legion of Doom.
from Evans
trash.
Finster.
The Legion of Trash.
Do y'all notice how we hate lame niggas who send us thoughtful texts, call us all the time, who want to take us out for dinner all the time, who buy us flowers, but we go for assholes who do none of that, just to get with them and try to force them to be the so-called lame niggas that we hate?
I'm lame niggas.
Definitely lame niggas over here.
I'm lame niggas.
I'm just but that's my thing of like,
Are you lame niggas?
no, definitely
You the
other.
asshole nigga?
Definitely I'm somewhere in the middle. But I'm just saying that when you have all these requirements per se or standards, it's like it's really only based on if you find them attractive or not. It's not. Is it really the person and the character? Because I think a lot of people just aren't honest about how important is physical attraction.
It's called the Ryan Gosling syndrome.
Okay, let's go.
Never heard of this.
Me neither.
What is
Elaborate, please.
Well, if you buy my book Dead in Thrills, it
buying
touches
no
on that
book.
topic.
this? You really do?
It does, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
wrote about it.
Can I get the
in my
sample
book.
right now? Just give me the book.
But yeah, so everyone's seen The Notebook, right?
Yeah.
Evan, you seen the movie The Notebook?
I have the Notebook.
That's not a notebook. That's a novel.
I read it.
Stephon, have you seen the movie The Notebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chapter 3.
In the movie The Notebook, homeboy comes back from the army. He's like, "Yo, go on a date with me," and she's like, "No." So he goes to the fair. They're all at the fair. He climbs up on the thing and he's like, "Yo, go on a date with me, or I'm gonna let go."
Oh shit.
And she's like, "No, fuck you." So then he lets go one arm and she starts screaming. She's like, "Oh, okay, fine, I'll go on a date with you."
Dang.
Things like that only work if you look as good as Ryan Gosling. I wrote a letter to you every day for 2 years straight. That's stalkerish.
It's very stalkerish if it's a nigga she's not attracted to.
Right, and if somebody like Jeffrey Dahmer does that, it's like, oh shit, So it's
creep
the Ryan
mode
Gosling
shit.
thing. If she likes you, it's okay. It's not, but if she doesn't like you, then it's stalking and it's
Yeah,
crazy.
page 94. Yes.
Oh yes.
You reminded me.
He's
Ah,
counting,
yes.
ladies and
Page
gentlemen.
94. Dead in Thrills. GK Keaton. Yes. Not your typical love story.
GK.
And that it is not.
Moving
It is
on.
not your typical love story.
Moving
Get yours
right along.
today at Amazon.com. Use coupon code.
There's
Can
no
we-
coupon code.
Oh, I need that full
I am
back.
unemployed. Stephon is working for the airlines, not me anymore.
I'm gonna put my business out there. These bitches.
Because ladies, he's employed.
He's snitching.
Ladies, he's
now these bitches
employed.
don't want flights.
Let's
Fuck out of here.
Hey, so you never flew a girl in?
No.
Stephon.
No.
Stephon.
He flies them out.
I get rid of them. Bye.
Put him on.
Yo, when can I come back? You can't.
One way.
Oh shit, guys, we all watch Insecure.
Yes.
Now, the most recent episode, not the one that just came out because I know it's airing Monday, but as of us recording this, we haven't watched episode 6 of what's happening from the fallout between Molly and Issa. But when Molly and Issa had that fallout, it set the Twitter timelines ablaze. About fallouts with friends and that topic. And I would love to have that conversation here with you gentlemen. It is a hearty conversation. There was actually somebody wrote a whole freaking article about the 9 type of friends who you should probably cut off in your life, because some claim that Molly might be toxic. Some people think that Issa's toxic.
Somebody wrote a think piece on it.
Yeah, of course. But before we get into the think piece, I would love to know, just don't tell me why, just tell me who do you side with, who is wrong, Issa or Molly?
Molly.
Stephon, who do you think is wrong?
I'm going more towards Molly.
Tone, if you had to side?
Well, based on the facts that they've shown in the show, Molly's the one that overreacted.
Wow, y'all, I hate being this person. I swear this isn't for show effect. This is not for the show. This is my whole heart. I honestly do believe Issa's wrong.
Not facts. You said that before outside.
Yes, I did. And one-on-one with Stephon, I've said it with Stephon.
Why is she wrong?
Because Molly was...
Let us, and then you should be the closing.
All right, go ahead.
No, I think Issa... I think Issa did nothing wrong. The fact... Listen. Okay, maybe not that. Let me get my thoughts together.
Because they're both wrong. They are both wrong.
But Molly's more wrong. Yes. Molly was happy, like, oh, she really did this. My girl, and then her boyfriend slipped. If her boyfriend would have never slipped up and like, oh, I made the call, whatever, then Molly would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, no. Issa's still a good friend to hang out because she had a successful event. You know what I mean? Like, she's not really with Issa right now because she has nothing going on. But okay, I can attach myself to Issa again because she has this successful event. Sorry.
Stephon?
I go towards Molly being more at fault because if you look at the upcoming seasons and past and everything, you notice that she's always ill-tempered, hot-headed. She's got a lot of problems and baggage that Issa was right about. You know, she always has to blame somebody else for what faults take place in her relationship, work, and like you said, Issa, in my opinion, didn't do nothing wrong to cause that outburst because she asked her. She said, "No, respect my relationship. I'm not gonna get involved."
Exactly.
So what she did was, as a professional, in my opinion, went to him directly and was like, "Yo, well, not but can you, maybe hook it up or maybe you could do something?" And she did the favor. But I think Andrew did it out of bad consequences for it because he did it based off of like, I'm doing it for your best friend.
Right.
I just want to say, Tone, before you talk, my brain just exploded.
Why? When
you moved the microphone closer to Stephon, because that was literally a full circle back to episode 2 when you took the mic away from Stephon.
It's poetry. It's poetry.
You pushed it back towards him. I was like, yo, life full circle. We can end this shit.
This is the last one.
That's a wrap.
Man, fuck episode 100. But all right, Tony, if you have anything on why you think Molly's wrong, if you do.
You know what? You know how sometimes when you're upset with someone, you need something to get you to that point with them? I felt like that's what happened there. Like, she was already harboring these feelings for her.
They both were.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Issa, of course, was in a different space because her mind was more like, I want this event to be great. But because Molly wasn't involved in any of that, she was just looking at it from, oh, look, yeah, you got it done. I'm happy for you. But that was that little igniter that she needed to get in her face. She's like, you know what? Fuck this whole event now because I found out something. And it wasn't even that serious because artists are accessible these days. Right. I was thinking about it. I was like, even if she didn't go through Ching Chong, whatever his name is on the
Andrew.
Views of Tone. Do not.
And we're back.
Nah, he's a good dude. I heard he want to give everybody $1,000, but
That's funny.
I'm canceled, aren't I?
But
like, no, that's all I want to say. Like Molly used that as the igniter to just be like, all right, now we're gonna fight. It was because everyone who's a fan of the show is like, I've been waiting for this. I even said that to you guys. I was like, I've been waiting for them two to come at each other like this.
Fam, they should have had that. They should have just squared up with each other when fucking Molly tried to steal the parking spot.
Yes,
because that was Issa's parking spot.
Everywhere, people on Twitter are arguing about that too. They're like, "Yo, they'll go
everything between Molly and Issa is an argument on Twitter."
Some girl wrote a long paragraph about something going on in politics. Blah blah blah. Economic stimulus package. P.S. It was Issa's parking spot.
It was Issa's spot.
It was.
And at the same time, guess what? Issa's wrong, guys.
Why?
All right, here I go. Well,
I can see your points, but
yeah, just to reiterate, I said this stuff on off mic in private. They're both wrong. I always put blame whenever something happens, any type of conflict between two people. Wrong. Blame is not just a you, black and white. It's a pie chart. It's like, yo, it's a little bit you, it's a little bit me. Here's where I went wrong. Here's where you were wrong. You hold yourself accountable. You acknowledge it. You come together. You understand why it happened, and then you try to become better and make sure it doesn't happen. That's how we're supposed to resolve issues like an adult. But in the case of Issa versus Molly was really onto something when Molly said, yo, you be picking on me and looking at my life like it's always a fuck up for entertainment for you to make you feel better about your life as if your life isn't shitty. Like, yo, you use people. Like, fam, the reason why she even got the guy to perform, Vince Staples to perform at the block party was because she reached out to Nathan to get to her boyfriend after the fact when Molly said, yo, you can't get to my boyfriend. I want to keep that separate. Through her. Through me. You will not be able to get to my boyfriend through me. I don't feel comfortable with that. So what did she do? She went around that and went to Nathan, a nigga who she already knew she was not fucking with at all in any type of way. She wasn't releasing his message. She wasn't reaching out to him. They weren't chilling. They wasn't doing nothing. But once that opportunity came of like, yo, you're my only way to get to this man? Yes. And even back to season 1, there's been mad instances when, yes, they are friends, but there are instances that you could point out to say that, yo, Issa reached out to Molly for help, to help her with her professional shit. Like, yo, can you use your connections to help me out with what I got going on, what I'm trying to do for myself? And also within the season, there was at least 2 to 3 times where Molly tried to let the guard down with no matter how much tension was going on between them to try to reach in the olive branch. So, like, there was a phone call over the phone, but the first time, the first phone call when Molly was at work, he's like, oh, I'm at work, da-da-da, but like, yo, girl, I just want to talk. And Issa was just on some, all right, thanks, bye. And like, that was the first time. The other time when they was on the phone, yo, my boyfriend, like, she really thought, like, Molly opened up and really tried to be vulnerable and talk about the tension that was going on between them two. And Issa just shut her off. And even and I understand at the actual block party where they was about to talk about it, but then the guy came, so they couldn't talk about it. So that one, but there's been instances where Molly tried to do that. Bless you. You got to just walk out the room.
You got to go now. Don't even walk past me.
But there's been mad instances of that, and Molly was absolutely right when it came to that shit. She was wrong for how she reacted to her boyfriend. She was wrong for overreacting. Like, yeah, she was wrong in that sense. Right. But when it comes to between Molly and Issa in that situation, my nigga, Molly was a way better friend. And also just the fact of, like, as Stephon pointed out, in the earlier seasons, Molly's been mad, just super abrasive, just very confrontational. And this season, she's been the most vulnerable she's ever been. Her character is having such an amazing arc and just like going through what she's going through and trying her best to be like, normally I would bail, normally I would just do this, and doing the opposite and being uncomfortable in that and being open in that. Molly's been doing that this whole season. And I just like want to give it up to her, like, yo, I've been so proud of Molly this whole season. So for me, they're both wrong. Yes, they're both wrong. Molly's a little bit wrong too. But when it comes to that situation between Issa and Molly, I'm wholeheartedly believing Issa's way more in the wrong. Because you keep telling me about, when I try to open up and tell you what I'm doing in my relationship, I'm doing some new shit, like, yo, I'm kind of happy right now, be doing this. Girl, you gonna fuck that up. You know that. Like, yo, Finn, you shitting on my whole...
That's not what she said.
She did say that.
No, she did.
She dead ass said that. Episode 3, she dead said that shit to her when Molly was on some like, yeah, he been working, I'm trying to like fix my schedule. Girl, don't worry about that. You gonna fuck that up. Fam. Are you really my friend? Are you really my friend if you literally are, you find my downfall as your entertainment? Are you really my fucking friend when it comes to that type of shit?
I don't remember that. If that was said, then that's fucked up.
Issa really said that and then went and had a whole conversation with Lawrence. Like, yo, fam, you talked about me? Look at you! Like, that's just the show. But in real life, the real general topic was more about bad friends and just fallouts with friends.
I had a fallout with a friend of mine. I got my new job, and before I was a flight attendant. She always wanted to travel, do this, do that, do this, do that. But I was doing real estate. I couldn't really afford traveling because it's like I don't know when my next check is gonna come. As soon as I got this job, I'm hitting her up like, yo, we out. No response. So it bothered me. So I addressed it like, hey, I feel like, ever since I came back from training and I've been trying to hang out with you, it's just been weird. I want to make sure I didn't do anything off key to offend you. So she's like, no, everything's good, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, cool. We cleared the air. Still going on. But it's the same energy. So I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. But the other day I hit her up for something pertaining to her job, and she was able to hook me up and figure it out. So I sometimes you just need to move away from something. As long as there's clarity and the exit, then it's fine.
Big facts.
Stephon, you ever had an experience like that?
Plenty. I mean, I can't go off of the little one, but just to sum them all up, basically I just have fallout with friends where you realize there's the two-way street when you're supposed to be friends. It's supposed to be give or take. You know what I mean? You're my friend, I'm there for you. You're my friend, I'm there for you. You know how it's supposed to go. But I've learned over the years, people that I considered very close to me wouldn't be the last person to put their hand out and extend it to me when I needed it. I can say personally for the last year, maybe 2 years, maybe why I stopped posting on IG. I stopped.
Stephon was Mr. IG poster.
Yeah, I was every day. But I know I was going through a tough time, and then I've had great friends that stood by me and was like, yo, you good, anything you need, I'm there for you. And I don't need you to do anything, but that emotional support, that check-in, that reference and reassurance, that's great. But then I know it's those people that want to say, yo, we're your friends, we're there for you, we care about you. I ain't heard from them since.
I felt like I was just thinking about the feeling. I like how we're pretending this is real. By the way, this is a scripted show, but like that feeling of somebody going behind your back is an ugly feeling. Because I just thought about what if I put myself in those shoes. Like, what if somebody did that to me, went behind my back, got through a connection and all that, and I was like, you know what? I can totally see Evan's point now with how Issa just messed that up. Because that's going to be something that is going to impact their friendship. That's not something you easily recover from.
For sure.
Betrayal. Some people are so big on loyalty, betrayal. This wasn't like a little betrayal. It was like a big one.
It questions your trust.
Yeah.
It questions
and
your
plus,
trust.
they already had things building up with Issa's little petty things she was saying to her. And then that supermarket encounter they had. So it was just like, that was just like came at a bad time. But it was huge.
Right? Yeah.
Because Molly very clearly stated, like, I'm gonna put this out there. Don't use me like for this. I need you to respect that. And Issa, in a way, she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of tried to circumvent around that and go through another connection. But I see your point.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, that type of stuff causes really bad fallouts amongst friends and things like that. So, like, I know for a fact, the thing about with friendships, when you have those falling out with friendships, it hurts so much sometimes because I feel like a lot of times people look towards how long you've known a person, as in and sometimes you have to take a step back and realize that's literally all you have with that person. It's just the time.
All right.
We just been friends for 15 years. All right. like that's all. Like, but people think like, oh, because we've been friends for 15 years, we got to still be friends. We have to. It's been 15 years. How we gonna just I never had nothing for 15 years. Right. But like, you have to we ain't got nothing in common. We don't support each other. Right. We don't reach out and see what one another's doing. Yeah. We just grew up together.
Right.
We have different interests. We in different fields. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's just like an organic grow apart sometimes.
But it can still hurt though.
Of course it does. Fam, for me, my male friend breakups hurt me almost just as much as the women one. Yeah. It might hurt me more because it's a different type of hurt.
It hurts more.
It definitely probably hurts me more. I know it's funny because male friend breakups like suck the most because.
Well, like I have a homie that like I consider my brother. Like I love him to death, but he secretly hates me behind my back, and I know he does Like I just have the facts on it.
And if you're listening, turn this shit up.
No, but I still love him to death. Like I still speak to him. Like we're in a group chat together and all of that. Like we talk, but I know that like he just doesn't like me.
You a better friend?
I love that guy though. Like it's cool. Like you don't have to let me back.
It's weird because, like I said, my male friend breakups, they hurt me not to say way more, but just as much, if not just a little bit more than the female ones. It's a different type of hurt for me. Like, female breakups is like an emotional type of thing. Like, we had history. It was very sentimental in a sense. Something like that type of bond between a man and a woman. But, like, it doesn't make me feel like I can't find love again. It's like, oh, maybe me and this person, we just didn't get along like that. It's a different type of relationship between me and a woman. So, but it never deterred me from feeling like I can't find love again. I can't fall in love again. I could find something I could build with somebody else to build a relationship. But a friendship, fam, every single one of my male friend breakups or just like falling outs that I've had with male friends definitely made me question if I could trust another human being again.
Damn. That's quite a statement there.
I'm being 100% honest. It literally made me question the fact of like, fam, I can't trust people. And I'm already hard enough to open up to and be cool with people. And with each one that I've fallen out with, I've been like, anytime I meet new niggas, yo, Evan in the corner of the room, Evan chilling I'm not open to making new friends.
You know, I was just thinking about this right now. You know, the biggest scripts in Hollywood that make the most money at the box office and the biggest TV scripts are like about sex, murder, or mayhem or politics, right? And I was just thinking about this. The fact that Issa Rae went out and wrote a show about relationships, romantic and friendships, that's a credit to her. Yeah. For a group of men to sit here talking about it, I mean,
of course.
That's huge.
It's because it's so relatable. So these are things that you don't really want to discuss because nobody's really going to be that open sometimes. But when when you can relate so much, it's hard not to talk about it.
For sure. I mean, to be able to write a mainly woman cast like show and still have men be able to just. Well, not all men can put themselves in certain situations because people are just stubborn and but she's a genius.
Oh, definitely. All shout outs to Issa, all of that. Like I said, you got me in my feelings thinking about, damn, me and that nigga ain't cool no more.
Can we give a round of applause?
Oh, yes, for Issa.
Issa's the Kanye West of Hollywood.
Yeah. She's leading us week after week with just monologues about friendships and relationships and
Team Lawrence.
We're here watching it like it's Breaking Bad.
For real.
Well, can we celebrate Lawrence got away from Condola toxic ass?
Why should we all right, let me
He hesitated with that, bro.
Yeah.
Explain.
Because Shorty, she wasn't really for him.
Why do you say that though?
Effective communication. That's a word that a lot of people don't know.
Women don't know what that means. I don't care. I've had enough. I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be safe. I know this is like these two niggas is toxic. I gotta balance it out. Let me be no, I'm not. No, fuck. They don't. In the terms of relationships, I've never been with a woman that can effectively fucking communicate. Because a lot of times when women feel like they've been slighted or they're wrong, and they feel like, yo, I'm right because I'm right. I'm right because I feel like I'm right. I'm right because I automatically feel like you're wrong. Guess what, shorty? We both wrong. Like, bro. What they just don't understand. Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead.
You started, bro.
Are you good?
Go ahead. No, he's not good.
Go ahead.
Yo, so COVID. I can't follow. Yeah.
Don't run from the topic.
Effective communication. Unemployment. I can't get it. Where's that stimulus?
The fact that Issa, still the fact that Lawrence tried to have a conversation about how he felt and it turned into not answering the question and a breakup. You got away from her. Thank you.
I don't know. I think it was the environment.
He tried to have a respectful, easy tone, open dialogue about her past that might influence just his curiosity into her past that he feels that could be influencing on what's going on.
But it was brought up only because of the friends, though. Because I mean, the friends was the only.
The friends brought up the yes, they brought.
If it wasn't for that, I think that they still would have had a little bit more going, and they could have probably seen something.
I'm sorry.
You want something to be interjected?
No, because that goes back into what Condola tried to say. Oh, if Issa didn't cheat on you, y'all still be together. Fam, how are you gonna overstep a very big if she didn't cheat?
That's all she had, bro.
Let's stay right here. Let's stay on the cheat part because that's a very big fucking deal. People get cheated on and be like, oh, you could look over cheating, but guess what? Other people can't. That's a big fucking deal.
Bro, It's okay, man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Let him get his bag out, bro.
No.
We're in a nice place.
But if you open a conversation with a cool, calm, understanding tone, dialogue, like you really are trying to communicate, reach an understanding, and the other
all
person,
of a sudden you single?
You start getting accused of shit. It's like getting
a seizure over there.
Honestly, I'm shaking.
That ass.
I'm shaking.
Like, yo, I talked to one of your friends that I just met at Thanksgiving that you invited, didn't invite me, and I was just wondering.
He started off the conversation
with,
"Yo, I just want to say thank you for having me over for Thanksgiving."
Good start,
I didn't invite
tone.
you, nigga.
Good start, good tone.
You invited yourself.
But let's
told me to leave.
Just to leave the show for a bit in general, just the whole how do you try to manage through effective communication when the other partner seems they can't be doing it?
You turn into a therapist.
That's what you do? Yeah.
You have to get the real calm tone, and then it's like you're just speaking really slow. Like,
have you ever been called condescending for trying that? I'm shaking again.
Oh shit! This is
shivering again.
This is the triggered pod.
I just cut my losses. That's it. I just cut my losses. If we can't talk, that's it. I don't need to talk.
You're worse than him.
He's told you about that.
Fam, where do you think he got it from?
Yo, that shit's spreading.
Meanwhile,
this is why this friendship goes so long.
Because we agree on how to handle.
But you would try to talk through bad communication.
One time.
Once.
If you can't do it from the jump, don't do it at all.
Tone, will you try to work through effective communication?
Hello?
Wow.
He's got to set up.
Of course. No, of course.
We try to, but like at the same time, I was going to say, well, like how do we manage
One time isn't trying.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's trying.
One time?
Yes, that's trying.
You're not that busy.
It's
you can
trying.
keep trying to make love work.
No.
No?
What are you talking about?
So if love doesn't work after the first time, it's
no.
this.
There's a difference between trying to make love work and there's a difference between, you can't communicate. You need to learn how to communicate. And they're not trying to learn. If that other person's not trying, guess what? You can't try by yourself. It's a two-way relationship. It works both ways. If that person's not trying, what the fuck am I trying for? I can't do for two. I'm one. I can't do for two. Fuck out of here.
So for the past 2 episodes,
we have to end.
Evan starts on a point that I disagree with, and then he gets it right back to the end. It's like, I have to fucking agree with him.
No, just stay tuned.
Because I know how I feel in these situations. Next episode we talk about strippers and we really getting into these Evan narratives.
I'll be there.
We have to. And next week we may be here. I don't know. I like it, but who knows? We might be somewhere else. Who knows? But guys, we're at the end of the podcast. Any other last words you guys want to touch on? We hit a lot today.
I just wish everybody stay safe. Everybody be careful. That's it.
Please take care of your mental health. Stay away from energy vampires. It's rough out here. Believe me.
I'm glad this podcast exists. Evan is the Issa Rae of podcasting.
That's a really big compliment. And I just want to say thank you. I do appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys coming through to record with me today. I know I don't say it enough and we're getting towards the end and I don't want anybody to suspect that there'll be a sentimental last episode because it probably won't be.
There will be.
I'm going to just say all the wild shit that'll get me canceled.
I'm putting Molly in all y'all water for the last episode.
Let's go.
You're not invited to the last episode.
I'll bring my own water.
But nah, seriously, thank you guys for coming through and recording. It means a lot to come together and put out this content for the people to listen to. I appreciate everybody listening. Until then, guys, there was no last song. I don't want to play the Bulls intro. So Jordan's the GOAT.
No.
Who's the GOAT?
LeBron.
All right, I'm done with you.
Cancel.
Turn your mic off. Do me a favor, turn your mic off. But guys, that was episode 97 of the Can We Not podcast. I want to shout out again to CastSoundLabs. Shout out to Need to Know Podcast. Shout out
Save On
Studios, man.
AKA Save On Studios. Thank you guys for coming out with us. We'll see you niggas again in the following week. But for now, we are out of here.
Peace.